I'd like to mention that this video isn't about giving you guys a set, but rather teaching you guys what skills you might want for your Greatsword set, so you can make it yourself. Okay, first order of business will be the weapon. We will be using the Artian weapon Varianza for Greatsword. Specifically, the version with Sleep as its status. Sleep Greatsword seems to be the best option as of right now. It's very easy to get at least 2 sleeps in this game without even needing sleep attack. This weapon relies on RNG rolls to dictate its stats. While this makes going for a specific one more tedious, it also grants it a lot of flexibility and power. For our purposes, I suggest going all in on attack on its base stats, or using 2 attack and 1 affinity. With the extra stats being all attack or 4 attack and 1 sharpness is our goal, as the weapon's base sharpness isn't quite enough. This can be remedied if you get the weapon skill Handicraft, which I'll get into in a bit. Next is weapon exclusive skills. The standout ones are Offensive Guard. This gives you a 15% raw buff at max level that lasts for 11 seconds when guarding right before getting hit. As you can guess, this synergizes with Perfect Guard quite a bit. You can miss the timing for Perfect Guard and still get Offensive Guard to proc, as its timing is more lenient. Focus. This skill lets you charge your charged moves even faster. This part will be a comparison with no focus and focus 3, so you can see the difference. Okay, and last is Handicraft. This increases your weapon sharpness by 10 sharpness per level. Personally, would not recommend you prioritizing this unless you have the combo deco Focus 3 with Handicraft or Offensive Guard 3 with Handicraft. Crit Boost. Once again, pretty self-explanatory. This skill increases the multiplier of your crits. Next is Armor skills. The list goes as follows. Weakness Exploit 5. This skill rewards you for hitting a monster's weak spots by giving you 30% affinity when hitting said weak spots. It grants you an extra 20% affinity on wounds for a total of 50%. This skill helps us attain higher levels of crit for us to make better use of crit boost. Agitator. This skill gives you 20 attack and 15% affinity at max level when a monster is enraged. Counter Strike gives you 25 raw at max level. Proc it by getting hit by a monster move that can send you flying. Tackling said move or equipping Rocksteady and tanking that move also works. Offset also procs it, by the way. The buff lasts for 45 seconds and can be extended by performing the activation requirements once again. I don't think any pieces stand out, but it only requires a level 2 slot, so I would suggest slotting it in with decorations. Maximum Might. Affinity increases by 30% while active. Maximum Might activates after 3 seconds while your stamina is full. There is also a 2-second grace period upon using stamina when the buff will remain active. Okay, next is charms. Either you will want the Challenger charm, which gives you 2 points of Agitator, or the Exploiter charm, which gives you 2 points in Weakness Exploit. You want one of these 2 charms, as each point of these 2 skills cost a 3-slot decoration to slot in. Next is set bonuses. The Arcveld 2-piece gives you Hasten Recovery 1. This skill regenerates a small amount of your health as you continually attack a monster. It takes about 5 hits to proc the heal with Greatsword, and it heals for about 15 HP. Meanwhile, the Guardian Arcveld heals about 25 HP when you destroy a wound. Jin 2-piece increases attack by 25 after recovering from web status, frostblight, being pinned, or a power clash. Guardian Anjanath 2-piece grants you an additional stamina gauge. It acts as sort of a buffer for your base stamina bar, making maximum might easier to maintain. Gormagala's 2-piece infects you with Frenzy when against large monsters. Curing Frenzy will give the hunter 15 affinity for 1 minute. The skill Antivirus makes your recovery rate faster, as well as increasing your affinity by 10%, for a total of 25%. Lord's Fury is a set bonus that requires 3 pieces of any Apex monster's beta armor. This skill grants you an additional 10 attack when inflicted with ailments. And for the last part, this is just me showing you guys what sets I'm running, and I hope this video helped you guys make your own sets. Hope you guys have a nice day.